breathing into the spaciousness we've been creating through this series, daring greatness to inhabit us, daring ourselves to inhabit our deepest, most authentic expression through letting go of many very normalized, prolific, prominent human qualities, behaviors, experiences. And today, we're letting go of exhaustion as a status symbol. And productivity as self-worth. And it's important, what's coming through is how important it is, yes, that we talk about this and that we also simultaneously allow, we don't just keep it in our heads. That's why we're doing the Reiki ASMR, is the taking it into our bodies and nervous systems, the allowing for the full system, letting go, upgrade, cultivation, aka remembering, of deeply authentic, nurtured, nourished expressions of how it is, how it can be, how it's designed to be in its most frequency, to be human. We have access, but we have to use our free will to enable the access. Like, we have to find and flaunt our all access pass to our own deep, unwounded God self, higher self, soul self expression. And now is the time. So, reaching in, really drawn to the heart space, reaching in there. Oh yeah, for these like crunchy bits. Oh, it's like, it's almost like the image I'm getting is like, what they're showing me is like if we let like mucus build up in our nose without blowing it, it would just pile up there and get really crunchy and crusty. That's what's happening in the heart, because we don't play and rest enough. And because we had to, most of us had to become like adults as children. Like, we were expected to process information and energy in a way where we were like responsible for ourselves, and we didn't get to be playful resting of the mystery. So we're just going into the crunchy, old, dry, stale, mucusy spots in the heart that were locked in there, is what I'm hearing, to ensure that we didn't rest and play, so that we could blend with all of the exhausted people on earth and belong that way. Whew. You know, and this is Reiki, this is quantum healing, this is psychic surgery in a way. So be gentle with yourself as this integrates, you know? We need play and we need rest, and so see where that fits into your day. That's what we're cultivating with this letting go. And there'll be a video particularly about that on my Unfucked Telegram channel. The link for that is in the description. But if you're just meeting us here, We're rocking the heart now. I'm feeling like that crunchy stuff is being broken up and it's kind of slipping through the bottom of the heart like sand in a timer, in the old timey timers. And let it drift and sift all the way through, all the way down into the earth to be recycled. The earth is not judging you or us for the time we've had as humans. It's all by divine design, and it's time. It's time for this reclamation of access to the fullness of our hearts and the play and the rest. Oh, full of just radiant joy at being alive. So we're clearing this crusty stuff that's ensured we stay exhausted, because that was the way of humans. And because some of the just pure loving our own aliveness, no matter what we're thinking, doing, saying, expressing, beyond that, there's just this baseline of loving ourselves and how nurturing and nourishing that is in our own hearts, how that says yes, yes, yes to our hearts doing their job of being this vortex for moving energy through all the levels of time and space, our own toroidal system. When that's disabled, it's a strong signal. Self-worth not intact, self-worth not tapped into, self-worth offline, self-worth defined by productivity and exhaustion. And we're so uncomfortable with ourselves, we have to make ourselves exhausted so that we sleep, because otherwise we have to lay awake, aware of what's going on in our brains that's trying all the noise of our own system and of the systems at play that's been beckoning us, sirening us back to the answer, to the issues, which is the stuff that's stuck in our tissues. So we're working with that here and now, and it's perfectly on time, perfectly aligned, perfectly divine. Let's invite lots and lots of divine Reiki oneness, pure life force energy flowing down from source point, through your crown, through your head and neck and shoulders, and into your heart. Calling on pink light to come through me and you in this blissful, gentle way right now, attending to any and all tissue that's just let go of a lot, that's reconnecting with itself as fresh and free, maybe a little bit raw and vulnerable in that. This pink, all loving, super nurturing, nourishing energy, touching all those places and spaces now. This freedom is your authentic way. No matter how long it's been not fully allowed through inherited and absorbed patterning. Letting your whole body be this waterfall fountain of pink light now. All the way through your abdomen, torso, hips, legs, feet. Flowing this pink energy through you into the earth. And just more and more keeps pouring from the source point, the divine, all loving center of our universe. Just pouring through, all the way, all the way, all the way through. Let it touch you as much as you can possibly muster invitation and allowing of in this moment. What's coming to mind is this information I encountered in my early 20s or my mid 20s. I'm in my mid 30s now, by the way, if you're wondering. The thymus is the gland connected to the heart center. And I read in my reflexology studies that the thymus turns into a hard, crusty, booger-like substance in the vast majority of people by the age of 14, where that's like meant to be fleshy and thriving, you know? But that's exactly what we just addressed. I wasn't thinking of that earlier. But of course, that really impacted me. That really said, oh goodness, I gotta lean in to remembering the freshness, the mystery, the play, and rest of being in a childlike state of awe and wonder and exploration. Like if that's the exhaustion, the falling into luxurious, luscious dreamland sleep at the end of a day filled with play, okay. Because that's liberating the thymus and the heart. But if we're fixated and defining our worth by what did we accomplish, that's what's dissolving here and now. Because that's a stressful exhaustion that does not enable deep, yummy rest. But more so, we're just like still stressing to be working even in our sleep. Trying to figure everything out and fix it all. So I'm getting this light blue, loving, like Mother Mary energy, Archangel Michael energy right to the thymus. You are seen and loved for all that you are. You don't have to do a dang thing to be worthy of that. It just is. And it always will be, and it always was, but it's okay if there's been any forgetting or feeling of distance from that. It's coming back online now, and it's perfect timing, it's perfectly aligned, it's perfectly divine. So let's just sweep the whole field. For any of that crusty stuff attached to beliefs about exhaustion as status symbol and productivity as self-worth. And sealing this session with golden infinity signs straight to the center of the psyche. Straight to the center of your gorgeous, refreshed, liberated heart space. And a golden infinity sign into the sacral center, the soul center, womb hara. You are magnificent and magnanimous in your presence. Simple and true. I love you. You are so loved. Thank you, thank you, thank you for experiencing this with me today. I would love your emojis expressing your experience.